Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss Heartstopper Volume 1, the Netflix edition. So, what does that mean? What does this really mean? I have special edition versions of books, right? I got three of the same first Wimpy Kid book. I got the Italian versions of the Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard books by Rick Riordan. I got the UK versions of the Trials of Apollo books by Rick Riordan. Like, I have other editions of books. I've never reviewed them. So why are we talking about this, right? Because this book is awesome. It's volume 1 of Heartstopper by Alice Osman, right? We got Joe Locke on the front as Charlie Spring. We got Kit Connor on the front as Sir Nicholas Nelson, the rugby lad that he is. On the back, we have them as well. This is a UK printing, I realized after looking at the back. This is awesome because, yes, it's volume 1. But the Heartstopper books are like in different colored printing. So like volume 1 of Heartstopper is in like a teal printing. This is just a black and white printing. So it's different. But in the back, we have scripts. We have script excerpts from the actual show. So we have like when they first meet, we have the first kiss, we have when the snow day, when Charlie meets Nellie, and you're reading the script and how it's written, it's just building up the excitement. And as I'm reading it, I'm like, my heart's beating because I know what happens next. And like certain lines are like tweaked here and there, and like certain improvisations from the actors, like adding a or an kind of a sound like before a sentence, like it gives authenticity. I get it. But like the buildup of like, and then the explanation of like when Nick puts his hand over Charlie's, you know, when they're watching TV and the fireworks spark, and then like when they kiss, and then the flowers start to bloom, and then they're just flying all over the screen, but they're on the page. It was so neat. I've read scripts before. I used to act when I was much younger. I was a paid actor for 10 years. Like I had a blast. I had a lot of great experiences. I'm still very upset that I don't do it anymore, but it was a lot of fun. So I know how to read a script, but scripts are normally boring, and scripts are boring. But for a script to hold my attention, even though I know the material, but just the way that she writes the script, it was just so intriguing because you're like, what happens next? It's very hard to find a really good script, and Alice is just an incredible writer. Holy crap. I am so excited to read her novel, the 4 novels that are out, the 2 novellas that are out. I'm still waiting on a few more books to come in. Then we're going to start that whole, collection of hers. But I had to talk about this. This is the first time I've ever spoken about a special edition, just because who would have thought putting some scripts at the back of a book that's already been published, would be so entertaining, would just hold my attention even more. I feel like I'm in love with the series all over again. So the original Heartstopper was a Kickstarter campaign to have it physically published because it was a webtoon. So in 2018, it was a Kickstarter campaign, from my understanding. 2019 was the first UK soft cover. Let me just pull out the actual. So this is the first Heartstopper, right? Versus the Netflix version. Look at the covers. Covers are great. So let me just get the dates, the timestamp on it. So the first American printing was May 2020. Okay. Yes, 2018 was the Kickstarter version. 2019 was the first UK softcover version. 2020 was the first US version. So I'm amazed with this series. I'm amazed with the books. I'm amazed with the show. I'm amazed with the author. I'm amazed with the talent. It's just such an incredible thing that's now taking over a lot of different aspects in the entertainment industry, a lot of different aspects in regards to politics as well. Politicians are using it as guidance of love and acceptance. I'm so happy to see what happens next. Groundbreaking. Absolutely groundbreaking. And it's funny because I write in journals, right? And it's funny because Nick and Charlie write in journals. I write every night before I go to bed. And it's just, recap what I did throughout the day, what I watched, what I read, thoughts, feelings, expressions. If I had a stupid, crazy dream, I'll document it. Just to keep track of things, right? I've been doing this every day since January 1st, 2010. Long time, right? Well over a decade. And so every 6 months, I do a little recap. So like at the end, come July 1st, that's the first half of the year, and then after January 1st, that's the second half of the year. So we just recap, right? I've noticed numerous things, right? The person you were 3 months ago is not the person you are now. The person you will be 3 months ago is not the person you are now. So it's interesting watching how things change. And it's interesting watching, as in a documenting standpoint, watching how things change. So I think it's important to note, and that's why I said that, this series is changing a lot within the entertainment industry, a lot within the book world. Book Talk is just going crazy right now for these books, and rightfully so. It's changing a lot of representation. Representation matters in tenfold. So to have Heartstopper be an incredible show, to have Young Royals being representation as well, and another incredible show, to have those two being so focal right now, and then you got Love Victor thrown on the side. Bro, season 3 is hard to watch. It's just so slow, and I feel so bad for the actors because it's incredible talent. We'll talk about Love Victor, but to have the 3 shows out, Heartstopper, Young Royals, Love Victor, respectively, right? Representation matters, and you have 2 Netflix properties. Representation matters. You have, Love Victor as a Hulu Disney Plus combo. Representation matters. You have other shows with other, LGBTQ plus community members, but these are the ones that, everyone keeps talking about the most. So it's interesting watching that because people who have not been experiencing any of these things can see through different perspective. It's all about perspective. So to have another version of a book we all know and love with actors that we know and love, it's really cool. It's really cool. It's really smart. And it's so neat, like I said, reading the scripts at the back, and then you got a mixtape at the back as well. Ugh, so excited. I can't wait for season 2, and I can't wait to read all of Alice's books. And to that we say, Mucho mahalo. Peace.